Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. So today I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a quick kind of recap for the RBWL event, RBWL Legacy. Of course, as you know, $200,000 tournament held in Heidelberg Castle. Was an amazing experience, and I'm kind of giving you guys my initial thoughts right after the tournament ended. I'm going to be flying back tomorrow, so it's really fresh in my mind. And yeah, where to start? So I'm doing this one take. I will be rambling a little bit potentially, but yeah, I think it's fair to start from like right before the tournament. So going into the tournament, I was actually quite well prepared in terms of like having a lot of practice for Empire Wars, and I didn't really have a good idea of what maps I wanted to play yet, just because I had a lot of time in the castle to prepare that. But I did practice all the maps except shoals, which I always banned, and I was feeling really confident going into the tournament itself. So yeah, as we landed in Heidelberg, we had a couple days that were just to chill and do media and stuff, but in the kind of cracks that I had, I was taking the time to practice a little bit, and I came up with my first draft. And it was up against Sito, so it was a pretty strong and pretty aggressive opponent. We did play this one on the B stream, so a lot of you guys might not have caught it if you're watching the main channel. But it was a 2-0 for me, really smooth result. And quite good games though, like the second game especially, he played very aggressive and it was kind of hard to hold, but in the end I managed and I pushed back. So yeah, really good first series. And after that one, I was feeling really confident because, Sato is a very strong player, and I felt like I was in like the zone. I felt good on the equipment that I was using. I felt like comfortable playing. But of course, the true test was yet to come up against Mr. Yo, second match of the group stage. And that one was going to be a tough one, I knew. But this is the first time where I actually pulled out like weird strategies, and I brought out the Bengalis on water. It wasn't actually my idea, but it was Roxy's idea that came really clutch. And I was able to snag a win there with the Bengalis, which is really good because that was like my last pick in the draft. So when you have strategies prepared like that, it feels really nice. And then another idea of mine was the Turks on the bull. It worked phenomenally. It just kind of surprised him, was all over the map, and it gave him no time to kind of think of what's going on, especially on that map because it's really weird. So I had probably the smoothest group stage I've ever had for a Red Bull event, I would say. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but point is, was feeling really good about the situation. And going on into the round of 8 now, the quarterfinals, I was up against MBL, and due to some like technical difficulties with like the length of the broadcast or whatnot, they needed me to be on the B stream last minute, which is kind of a bummer just because I love playing in front of like the big crowd and just on the big stage. But nonetheless, came with my A game and had a really good result, 3-0 this time, not reverse sweep. Feels good, man. Was sad to see MBL go though. I just hate playing against my teammates always, but yeah, that one was a good result for me. I had practiced the matchup Hindustani Mines on Arabia earlier against Leary, and I came to know that there's nothing Mines can do apparently on Empire Wars. It's just a free win because Gulam is OP, and I got that matchup versus MBL. Yeah, of course, it's like that's where like lack of preparation hurts. He's a very talented player, but if you don't prepare, you just lose to like prepared strategies like that. And I was a bit fortunate to get that matchup, but like I said, it's the kind of thing where just a little bit of preparation can make you understand how dangerous like picking mines is on Arabia. And he had done it against Viper, so I kind of knew he was going to do it again. Anyway, great result for me. But of course, the moment where it all came crashing down for me in the semifinals, I do have to note here that there was like a week period. Like we finished on one weekend the quarterfinals, and then the semis were played like the next weekend. So it's really weird, but we had a lot of time to practice. I think I made a couple mistakes in this time. Like I practiced every day a little bit, and I felt like that was good. But maybe in hindsight, I should have took a couple days off after the quarterfinals, kind of decompress a little bit before picking back up again. I feel like that would help me like stay motivated and like stay on top of things, because by practicing every day, I feel like what I did is just like when the big day came, I was already like so oversaturated with AoE. So like I said, in hindsight, maybe I should have taken a couple of days off just to chill and not kind of play too much. But like going into it, I was just like, I'm gonna play every day, make sure my form stays like crisp and stuff like that. So it's really hard to say. Let me know what you guys think actually in the comments. Like, should you take the couple of days off there? Any psychology experts? I don't know. But anyway, I got a lot of practice in. I was feeling very good actually. My practice partner, for the most part, then was Velez. We didn't have a lot of options because either I practiced with Leary or Velez. Can't practice with Tato. No one else around because they took their SSD away. So I can either find someone online, like Tato found Winchester, I know, but I wasn't able to find anyone, so I just had Velez, and I think that really hurt the variety of strategies I played against, because like when you're playing against one person, they're always going to play like somewhat similarly, so I don't get like a variety of of play styles, which definitely hurts me a little bit there. But it was the same for everyone, so yeah, it's just how it is. But definitely no regrets on my preparation. Like me and Velez were absolutely like slaying the practice. We played a lot of games. We came up with a lot of really nice tactics. I feel like it's really just a shame that both of us didn't deliver on the day. So I obviously Leary beat Velez 3-0, spoilers by the way, and I lost the title 3-1 in the semis on the big stage, which like I said, I feel like it's really a shame. I talked with Velez after, and he felt like he just didn't play. He told me the same thing I felt. He said our preparation was good, we were both feeling good, and he just said he played so poorly on the stage. He said he got a little nervous, the crowd kind of got to him, and I feel that, man, it was a big stage, big energy, and it's for the first time experience for both of us, like me and him. It was definitely weird. And yeah, so that's kind of how it all went down. Definitely no regrets on the preparation. I think we did our best, and we we really took the time to try to come up with good strategies. And like I said, my biggest regret is just not showing like as much as I could, and not showing like a crisp version of my gameplay. But I think if there's one game I'm proud of, is the Morass game against Tato, the only one I won actually. And it played out exactly how I wanted it to. Like the preparation games against Velez, we found like the full feudal meta was like super strong there, and then against Tato I was able to win very fast just because I was like nicely prepared on that one. But like I said, unfortunately the other games I was just not in the comfort zone, and Tato was just absolutely insane. He was playing very aggressive and just put me under a lot of pressure, and I usually could handle those, but I just failed to do it on this particular occasion. So yeah, GG, well played to him. And I'll talk a bit about the grand finals, because of course it was a big moment. Tato beating Leary 4-2 there. Pretty crazy grand final. Didn't catch all of it, but did watch a little bit, in the crowd, like on like the live audience. Super crazy experience with the live audience. Maybe comment below if you guys actually did show up to the live audience and how you guys enjoyed it. But I found it really nice. They had TVs everywhere. The viewing experience was nice. The crowd was loud at the good moments, and like pretty chill in other moments. So it wasn't like annoying or anything. It was actually like the perfect mix. And yeah, it was just a really good experience overall. I think the stage was mind-blowing. Like, it was absolutely insane how everything was set up. The drummers to open the show, the banners there. It was really something special there. So yeah, probably my favorite part about the entire trip, gameplay wise, was probably just the feeling of walking up onto that big stage. And like I said, it is a bit of a bittersweet moment, because I obviously lost the only match I played there. But the build up to it, the walk up was just so insane, and it was just, yeah, it was a special moment. Aside from that, I was able to chill with a lot of the guys there, and they were all like really cool and nice people. All the GL guys, all the AM guys, bunch of people, from all over the world basically, all super friendly, and we got to do a bunch of different activities as well. We went for hikes, we just walked around, went to restaurants, ate some great food, and even played a football match at some point. So plenty of activities, plenty of time to hang out with the guys, both players and casters, and the +1s of course. And overall I would say it's probably the best line I've been to. NAC 3 was probably my favorite before this one, and this one I think topped it ever so slightly maybe. But yeah, really happy with everything and how it went in hindsight. Like I said, a few things here and there I wish would have been different, but we can never dwell on the past, and we move to the next challenge now. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you guys enjoyed RBWL Legacy as well, and this is the end of my recap. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys back on streams very soon.